Quest, our 7-week spiritually deepening program based on 7 paintings by Petra Weldes. As we embark on our spiritual quest, we want to think about what the purpose of our spiritual quest is and why are we called on it. In so many faith traditions, the idea is to transcend the material world, to leave this world behind, to deny it or say that it's an illusion, or somehow that it's wrong or sinful. Of course, in the science of mind, we know that that's not true. And in our quest, as we embark on our spiritual quest, what we're really seeking to do is to spiritualize the material world, to actually see the spiritual truth behind the material world. And as we go on this journey together, that's what we're going to be exploring. What's required? What do we need to do to transform our experience of the material world? The first painting is entitled The Three Lords: Mind, Speech, and Form. And these are actually the 3 parts of ourselves that in our spiritual quest we need to begin to have dominion over. I hesitate to use the word control. I'm not always sure that we have as much control as we think we have, but we certainly have control of what goes on between our ears. We have control of our choices, and we have control of the things that we do. And so we want to find a way to have control over our mind, our speech, and our action. And as we do this, the actual experience that we have of the physical world, of the material world, of our human experience transforms, dramatically changes. And so this is, for many of us, the purpose of our spiritual quest. What's the purpose of your spiritual quest? Why are you on one? What called you onto a spiritual quest? What called you to this home study group? Why did you want to be here and do this? My spiritual quest started years ago when I discovered that, well, quite frankly, my life had not been going well. And with as many of you know, with drugs and alcohol, and just not really experiencing anything that was meaningful or satisfying in my life, I discovered that I felt like I was constantly trying to avoid a gigantic black hole. And my spiritual quest was I needed to figure out what to do about that. And so as I discovered that this big black hole was trying to suck me in, I went on a spiritual quest to find something that would fill it or fix it or heal it. What brings you on your spiritual quest? Might be something worth talking about. What do you think about bringing control to your mind, your speech, and to the actual physical experiences in the world in which you live? This is the quest we're embarked on. So get ready for your spiritual study group here tonight and go on your own personal spiritual quest. The Three Lords. The Three Lords symbolize not only the root cause of the human condition, but the condition itself. Unfortunately, the thoughts and actions, as well as our other senses, generally trigger some sort of judgment. Everything is either good or bad. Consequently, that is what we experience. It is a vicious circle, for once the judgment is made, the word is spoken, and a new form is created, which is then judged. The circle is challenging to break. It is the nature of things, but as we shall see, it can be transformed. Potentially, the 3 lords are the lords of transcendence, but human consciousness remains largely materialistic. Materialism, devoid of spirituality, leads to strife. In the first painting, mind concocts his lies, and speech transmits the lies to form. The result is the scene we see on the left. Sometimes we are swept away on a tide of events, often disturbing, sometimes catastrophic, that we feel powerless to control. Such experiences are known in the myths of spiritual traditions to be trials by water. These trials are so purposeful, for they are goads to the quest, but they also demonstrate what happens when life is dominated by our materialism. On the right of the painting, the man and the woman reach out to a horse. Whereas the man symbolizes intellect and the woman intuition, the horse symbolizes instinct, specifically the instinct for the quest. It is that which will carry us on our forthcoming journey.
Stand by, cheese. Ready, set,